Good morning everyone. Dmitri, the immigration mentor here. I spent the night in an amazing place, very quiet, just myself and my motorhome and the bush, the forest and the insects and the birds. That's it, that's all what it was, you know, and I love it. And today's video I want to talk about the benefit of living in several countries. So I'll share my experience in living in several countries simultaneously, and explain that what does it mean and why I do so. And for my point of view, for me it's like the best lifestyle today. And the one main reason for that kind of living, it's like there is no perfect place, there is no perfect country that will answer all your needs. Well, I haven't found one yet, and my need requirement is quite high. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want from life and that I'm not willing to compromise. So yeah, here I'm staying. It's in the west coast of South Island in New Zealand. So, and I'll explain you first the benefits of New Zealand, but also New Zealand it's not a country that answer all the needs that every person has. So New Zealand is really good for its isolation. So you really can go to places, amazing places like this in nature, and be safe and just spend the night in a nice, really nice bush areas like this. And also New Zealand is very good for all the healthcare workers. It's an amazing place. You have plenty of work. If you're a medical doctor, occupational therapist, social worker, you have a lot of flexibility at work, a lot of options. You can work from almost any point in New Zealand. And on the weekends, of course, you can go and explore this amazing nature. And nature, I must say, it's one of the strongest point that New Zealand has. It's the best. But New Zealand, regards taxation, it's like very high tax. So if you are entrepreneur and want to create a business that is not dependent on location in New Zealand, be ready to pay high taxes. About, if your wage is above 70,000, so you're already getting taxed about 30% income tax. So of course there are countries that you can create, open a business and be taxed over there almost zero tax. So, but that's for other topic. Anyway, so that's New Zealand, what's good for. But also New Zealand is not the best for its social life. So if you're coming from really big cities like Moscow, New York, Vancouver, Tel Aviv, you probably notice that even if you go to Auckland or Wellington, the social life is not much active as you would think. Like there's some stuff happening, but not really a lot. And that's one of the reasons, like compared to other places, New Zealand is very, very quiet place. So when you want to come to peace and quiet and also have like space, New Zealand is very, very good place. But when you had enough and you want to have some action going, so myself, because New Zealand is quite far, so you are going through other areas. So I usually go to Asia for a while, and like, you know, Thailand or Hong Kong sometimes. But I really love Thailand, like spend a few months in Thailand. And Thailand has amazing benefits of really good fruit, amazing fruit. So New Zealand doesn't have the quality of the fruit that Thailand has, of course. And also Thailand has 24/7 social life. You have, like, you know, you have so many activities over there, and the nature there is kind of alright, but of course not good as in New Zealand. And also, like, I don't know about you, but in most places it's very hot, and like you sweat 24/7, and you know, doing really long checks like you can do in New Zealand, it's not really comfortable when you're sweating all the time. So New Zealand weather is perfect for doing checks, but the weather in Asia, it's not the best. But it's really good for, you know, lying on the beach, swimming, really nice warm water, while in New Zealand the water is very cold most areas. And for the activities, and you have a lot of shopping options, and yeah, Thailand is great, really good one. And also a lot of spiritual events and yoga, and if you like stuff like that, so Thailand is really good. All right, but and then you have, let's say, Middle East, like in Israel. One of the main things I love about Israel is the food. Oh my god, the restaurants and the hummus and falafel and tahini and the bamba. I love that. So the quality of the food and the restaurants that you will enjoy in Israel, in New Zealand, you won't find such quality of restaurants. No, you won't. Like, seriously, so restaurants are one of the things I really love. But in New Zealand and in Thailand, and I've been to plenty, the quality of the restaurants not even getting closer to the quality of the food that I experience in Israel. The food that is so good, and it's served really well, big portions, and also a lot of plant-based and vegan options, and yeah, it's really nice. So I really love it, the food. Of course, that's the main thing that I love about Israel. I won't go to all the things that I don't love about being there, because there are plenty. But if you are not attached to one place, you won't really care. This is another thing that's really good about living in several countries. And at the same time, if you're not attached to one specific place, and the world is your place, so you won't really care about any issues that's happening in that specific country, because if something really goes wrong, let's say a war or whatever, so you have an option to choose where you want to spend your time. Specifically now with COVID. So if you want to enjoy life and be free and you know, do whatever things you like, but from these countries you will choose that will give you the best answer to this need. So at the moment it's New Zealand. I don't know about Thailand, for example, today, but maybe it's like they open a little bit, but well, you're also able to choose which country you will have the answer for this need. And also another area that I really love, it's Europe. So myself, I like the Russian countries, like Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, Moldova. I really love that area because I just born there. That's my culture. Like all the other places, I'm foreign. But the place that I can really feel, that's a nice bird. The place that I can really be in my culture and feel I belong there, it's Ukraine, because I just born there. This is I can speak my language there and just enjoy. Yeah, so this is kind of other need that kind of met over there, because like I said, in other countries I'm a foreigner, and I always will be foreigner, always. Yeah, there's something that we need to accept. Yeah, so there I can also Ukraine has amazing social life. The friendships and connections that I'm able to make in Ukraine, it's nothing that I can do like in Israel or Thailand or New Zealand. So I don't even expect to have such connections. But in Ukraine, the connections going like that and social life going like that, you know, and you enjoy speaking in your own mother tongue language. And of course, you have the benefits of, you know, currency, and it's like things cheaper, and also you have like other kind of enjoyment, you know, and also the variety that Europe has. The closest, you know, to other countries in Europe, you could just go quicker, and there are events and that you can't have anywhere in the world, that only Russians have. So when you are living between several countries in 1 year, that's how you meet in all your needs. You mean, let's say in New Zealand you're staying for some time, yeah, and you have enough of nature, you want more, I don't know, fruits and heat and beaches and 24/7 lifestyle. So Thailand. Oh, you want to enjoy really good food and maybe see your family and things like that. Oh, you're going to Israel. Oh, and then after you had enough of the food in Israel, so you want to have your own culture and see some other kind of people and do the events that you can't do anywhere else in the world. So you're going to the Russian countries. And then when it's getting cold in the Russian countries, and at the same time in New Zealand it's getting warmer, so coming back to New Zealand to be in nature again. And from my point of view, this is the best lifestyle ever. To have the freedom to be in all these places. And that's the benefit of living in several countries in the same year. So now you probably ask, but how can I do that? How do you do it? So each and every case will be completely different. How be able to make that lifestyle happen. And that will require some sacrifices and choices. But everyone is able to make such lifestyle. And myself as an immigration mentor, that's something that I'm able to guide you to how to create such a lifestyle. Because the hardest thing, it's not actually the doing that, it's the beliefs that hold you back, and that you can't decide which things you want to sacrifice or compromise on in order to live like this. Yeah, like this is the main part. And it's a lot about decision making. So, and it's definitely requires some kind of compromises. But I must say, yeah, definitely worth it for me. And it's up to you to decide if it will be worth it for you. Because some people are fine with to born in one city or village and live all their life in this one place and barely see anything or experience anything. That's completely fine. But when a person doing such decision, he also sacrifices. He sacrifices the opportunity to explore himself, how he's going to behave in this environment, how he's going to feel in this environment, and maybe some opportunities that he will never been thought of that will open up to him. So it doesn't matter what decision you do, you still need to sacrifice some stuff, and you could not really aware of that you're sacrificing. So feel free to reach out. Feel free to reach out and I'll help you out to build this lifestyle.